my Linians, this is Teacher Noemi, and today we are going to discuss the continuation of our Lesson 3 entitled Environment and Market. We are now focusing on recognizing potential customers. This video tutorial is based from your learning activity sheets in TLE 10, Quarter 1, Week 4. So bring out your learning activity sheet as well as your learning module and turn it to pages 27 to 32. Our learning targets for these sessions are to identify the customer needs and wants through consumer analysis and to conduct consumer or market analysis. Before the lesson begins, I have here two questions for you. The first question is, at your young age, have you ever considered becoming a successful person? And do you have any idea to become a successful person? I know everyone wants to become a successful. Nowadays, most of the people are thinking on how they will survive their everyday living because of our pandemic situation as of now. As an individual, we have different ways to gain money, like online selling of clothes, foods, and other things. But think about it. We have a large-scale business like infrastructure of malls, food industry like fast food and restaurant. But we also have a small-scale business like ukay-ukay or online selling of clothes and foods. Every business takes opportunities and risks to become a successful one. But why they become a successful? In the past, if you want to start a business, you need to have a big amount of capital money. But today, your 500 peso bill or a small amount of your money can be utilized to start a business and start your journey to become a successful person. What do you think is the secret? Spotting business opportunities is one of the most essential aspects of entrepreneurship. An entrepreneur, you must have a keen eye for identifying opportunities that can potentially turn into a good product or business venture. At the same time, an entrepreneur, you should also know which opportunities to drop and which one to develop. So when we talk about business or entrepreneurship, the needs and wants of the people within an area should also be taken into a big consideration because everyone in the world have their own wants and needs differently to one another. So now, let's talk about wants and needs. What are needs? Needs are the things that humans have to live, like food, water, air, and shelter. We need food and water to eat and water to drink to help keep our bodies healthy and energetic, air for our lungs to breathe, and shelter to keep us safe. These are basic needs in our life enabled for us to survive. What are wants? Wants are the things you would like to have, like brand new cell phone or other new gadgets. Wants might be fun to have or they might even make your life easier, but you don't need them in order for you to survive. What are those things do you want then? Sometimes we don't have our satisfaction of what we have. It can be difficult for us to decide if something is in needs or just in wants. I'll give you an example and tell me if it's a needs or wants. Burger. Is that a need or wants? Your timer starts now. Well, you do need the food to survive, but do you need to have a burger? No, that was maybe the type of food that you want, so burger is a want. How about trees and plants? Are those things that we need or wants? Your timer starts now. Plants are really important to the balance of our ecosystem because they produce oxygen that we need to inhale and of course a lot of foods that we are eat from them. So plants and trees are needs. Another example is a car. Is something you need or wants? Your timer starts now. Well, this may be tough to decide if it's a need or wants because vehicles do make life easier to others. But you don't need to buy a car immediately because you can walk to your destination or use a bicycle or commute in a bus. So car is a wants. To know our needs and wants is like of knowing on how to start a business. You need to know the needs of your customer at the same time their wants. One of the secrets of a successful business is knowing of this SWOT. Now, let's begin to learn about the SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What is strength? The strong points or good attributes of the project or the business. Example, good location, dedicated employees, excellent customer service, and leadership in product innovation. Weaknesses, the problems that a business or entrepreneur encounters. Example, poor business location, lazy employees, and poor customer service. Opportunities, good chances for future advancement which the business should take advantage. Example, innovating the existing product to make it more appealing to the market. And threats, obstacles that may prevent the business from achieving its financial objectives, which may damage the business and cause its downfall. At this point, turn your activity sheet into a enrichment part. Reminder, do not write anything on this activity sheet. Write your answer on a separate long bond paper. And for your activity number 1, you will identify the pictures on the table if these are considered as needs or wants. And for your enrichment activity number 2, you will identify what is being asked on the following items. And for your activity number 3, you will interview a successful entrepreneur or even a sari-sari store owner in your neighborhood. Using the table below, ask him or her strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats that his or her business has. Remember to always observe social distancing. I hope you learned something today. If you have questions or clarifications regarding the topic we have been discussed, feel free to contact your subject teacher through text or call, or you may also post your questions in your official Facebook group or page. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe.